Hello everyone, back for another eBay unboxing video. So today I have kind of a nostalgia nostalgic unboxing to do. Where did my scissors go? I just had them in my hand. But yeah, I do have an eBay package. Seriously, I just had those scissors a moment ago, and now they are lost. There they are. They were under my leg. Alrighty, we're already off to a good start. Anyhow, hopefully I don't have to clear my throat through the entire video. That's what I usually do, but oh well. But yeah, whenever I was a kid, I remember some of the neighbor girls got this one doll, and I thought that this doll was like brand new out in stores, but I think she was like old stock. And that doll is one that I already have. Pretty Flowers Barbie, the blonde one. I remember I tried to do a review of her years ago, but I never published the video because it just turned out so cringe, so. But I do have her. I actually have, this dress isn't actually hers. It came on a Belle doll that I got secondhand. It was like a 90s Belle doll. And so she was just, that doll was just randomly wearing a Pretty Flowers dress. But I have her original dress on this one. This, like, I think she's like Strollin' Pup or something. Strollin' Pup Barbie from 2010. But yeah, there's her dress. Her original one. But this one is so much more vibrant, so I put it on her. And I put this dress on her because I felt she looked a lot like Pretty Flowers Barbie somehow. Even though she was made way later on. But yeah, this one I recently tightened up her. Well, I didn't tighten them, I actually swapped out her hip joints. I did a hip transplant on her, and now her legs are no longer loose and swingy. And I boil washed her hair. Yeah, back then when I found this one, it's kind of off topic. I usually do that in my videos, but whatever. I did paint like the swimsuit on her. I did the same. You're not going to be able to see it, but I did the same up there. I painted a bikini top, and I painted little hearts on there. I don't know why I did that. That was like in 2013. I don't know. I was in a different headspace back then. But anyway, I'm wound up getting her back on her original body. And put her in that dress. She is all clean. And then I recently washed this one again. I think I found her in 2015. So yeah. But then I found this dress and I put her in it. It's way more vibrant. I don't have her shoes or her ring or anything. But no, there was two neighbor girls in my apartment complex that had got these on Easter whenever it was like 2003, and I thought they were brand new. So later on, whenever I became an adult collector, I was shocked to find out these were from 1999, but I guess these were just old stock that they had gotten. But the ones that they had were both the Indonesia variant, and this one is the China variant. But they both had the Indonesia one, I remember. So yeah, they were both sisters, and then they both wound up getting the same Barbie. And I just remember being entranced by this Barbie. There was another neighbor girl named Ashley that had the brunette one, which I do have. So I have the brunette version as well. She has something on her face. Oh. Oh, she has like a cracked neck or chipped neck. I'll have to fix that. Yeah, she's gonna need a neck repair. This is actually my third brunette. I actually have two others, but this is my best condition one, and she has the dress and a ring. So yes, I do have the brunette with the lavender eyes with pink details in them. I like the screening for these dolls, like the screening for the irises. These dolls have magnificent faces. I love how bright and bubblegum pink the lips are. Very vibrant. This one's screening is exactly the same, except her eye color is more of a blue-green. So yeah. She doesn't have the little things. She doesn't have the little lines going into her eyes like these ones do. Like you can see the little line detailing goes into the pupil. The little pink lines. So yeah, I think she's the only one that doesn't have that. I also have the redhead. She is somewhere. And then I do have the AA one. Right here, she's made in Indonesia. But she actually has that same screening that the brunette has. So yeah, she's the one that comes in a yellow dress. There's her ring, and I put her shoes away, so these are the ones I have her wearing currently, but her original shoes were this color, or more like the color of her ring. So yeah, I do have her, and her hair is so silky, and it is super, super thick too. Yeah, look how thick her hair is. She was still on her card when I found her at the Goodwill. Yeah, so both of these I got in 2015, I believe. Yeah, 2015. And then this one I got like in 2017 probably, but she was still on her card. The only thing she was missing was her purse, but she still had her shoes, and she still had her ring. Yeah, she was just pretty brand new and everything. Like, pretty much brand spanking new. So I was happy to get her. But yeah, I just have nostalgia with the Pretty Flowers Barbie line. And for the longest time, I have wanted the Indonesia variant of the blonde one. And if I'm not mistaken, she is the one that is in here. Unless the seller deceived me and sent me another doll or something. I don't think they would do that, but you never know. Now, this box is not nearly long enough to be a Barbie. So I'm gonna go ahead and assume that they took her and like set her like this and put her in there. I don't know. I'm gonna assume that that's what they did. I'm gonna be upset if there's like a smaller doll in here and it's not the one I got. If so, then I will message the seller and be like, hey, this is the wrong thing. Okay, so we got paper and stuff. Okay, so it does feel like a Barbie. Get this out of here. So now for the big reveal. Oh, I see her hair. Oh, she's got a busted neck, but that's what super glue is for. Yeah, it's just the front part of her neck. I can fix that. Oh, and her hair. Oh my god, her hair is so thick. Just like the AA version that I have. So here she is, and the main difference with her is she actually does have blue eyes instead of the more bluish green. Screening is the same, except the eyes on this one are a little bit more, they're a little bit better done. Her eyes just look like when they stamped them on, that it looks kind of like they're drooping down the side of her head. I don't know. But no, her eyes are shaped correctly and everything. See, this dress is vibrant, so I'm wondering if maybe this dress that I got didn't come off of a Indonesia version as well. Because this one's original dress is so faded. Can't really see on camera though, but yeah, her original dress is lighter. So I'm wondering if maybe this is not an Indonesia variant dress. I don't know. But yep, there is the Indonesia one that I have wanted for so long. Her neck is just barely hanging on though. But I'm more than positive I can fix that. There's no cracks or anything. Oh, she's missing some hair plugs back here. So I will have to do a partial reroute as well. So she might wind up with a slightly dark or slightly lighter hair color in the back. But I'll get those plugs replaced. This doll was dirt cheap though. She was like $2. So I am not complaining at all. Her knees still work, especially this one. No, but the thing that blew my mind was about the AA version. And she's the only one that I saw that came with this. All the other ones have white panties, but she has pearlescent ones. So I'm not sure if all the AA ones were like this, but I remember when I took her dress off to wash her the first time, I was like, oh my gosh, she has these pearlescent ones. She has the pretty ones. But all the other Indonesia ones that I've seen, including the blonde, I think the blonde was the only other one made in Indonesia. I think the brunette and the redhead are both China made exclusively, but this one is also Indonesia like that one, and yeah, she's just plain white. And I thought that was weird too whenever I saw this one. I was like, because I remember playing with the neighbor girls dolls, and I was like, their dolls didn't have pearlescent underwear. So I don't know. But this doll got the special treatment. She got the fancier ones, so. God, I can already feel how thick her hair is. Like, oh my lord. Look how thick those plugs are too. Oh yeah, she's got a lot of hair. From what I can feel, she's got a ton of hair. No ring, no shoes or purse or anything, but she has her dress. She's not squeaky, unfortunately. That's my favorite thing, is when they're squeaky. Even this one is kinda. She's squeaky a little bit. What about the brunette? Yeah, she's the AA version is more squeaky. Yeah, she's the squeakiest one, so she's one of my faves. Her hair, oh my god. I just can't. Her hair is just, wow. So yeah, I'm wondering if her hair is going to turn out as soft after I clean her up. I'm going to boil wash her bangs. Hopefully I can get them to stay down a little bit better. But there she is. That is that doll. So I finally have her. I finally have the Indonesia one. And so now I have 2 of her. And if I ever find another one, well, I've got another dress. So, you know, it all works out. But she is one of my favorite Barbies. And it was just so funny how for the longest time I thought these dolls were made in like 2003 or something. But it was just because that's whenever I had first seen these dolls before. I didn't know they existed until 2003. So, yep. And then I do have a small update. Where is she? There she is. See, I did a video of Palm Beach Midge a while back, of the Palm Beach Midge that I got from eBay as well. And she is all cleaned up now. If you wonder what the crinkly noise is in the background, that's an ASMR video that I have playing. So yeah. So here's Midge. She's all cleaned up. So if y'all didn't see my Palm Beach Midge video, well, go watch that so you can see what she looked like before. But there she is. She had some gnaw marks on her hand, but I did put her hand in some hot water, and it kind of faded them a little bit. Everything else about her is fine. There's no chew marks on this hand or her feet or anything. She had some bits of her swimsuit scuffed off, but I used nail polish to replace that. And then the only other issue was she was missing one hair plug over here. But other than that, she's fine, and she doesn't have a haircut like I thought she did. Because when I got her, her hair was in a ponytail. Or it looked like it had been ponytailed. Because it was like sticking up, and then it had this crease on the hair. And she's squeaky as well. Yep, but she's pretty much brand new. Oh yeah, I had to do a paint touch-up over here too, because there was some paint missing there. And there was some missing here, so I put some blue paint right there. Some blue nail polish. But yeah, I got her all fixed up. And she's looking pretty mint. But yeah, she was another dream doll that I wanted for a long time. So I do have her now. And she's all clean. Yay. It was also funny too, because going back to Pretty Flowers, I have this Hip to Be Square Barbie here. She's not in her original outfit. The outfit is on another Hip to Be Square Barbie. Yeah, I can't get to her at the moment, but I remember thinking this line came first. But it was actually the other way around. Like, Pretty Flowers came first in 1999, and then in 2000, that's when we got Hip to Be Square. So, and then we had Sunshine Day, and then there was the boutique line from 2002 to 2003. Just those classic, fun little budget $5 Barbies that they used to do back then. I mean, I actually have a modern budget Barbie where they kind of did the same thing. This one was like from 2016 or something like that, or 2017. You have this one. Just a mini dress with shoes. Simple hairstyle. But yeah, I don't know if they do these types of Barbies anymore. Oh, actually they do. I remember they do still do these. Like before they had like a, I think last year they had like a glam line where the dresses were really glam. So yeah, they do still do these. They do still have the mini dress ones that are just kind of basic. But mainly the ones that you see are like the beach Barbies. But anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling and get to washing this doll right here. She's gonna be getting cleaned. Why is it not focusing on her face? There. Yes, her absolutely gorgeous face. Apparently they used this Barbie for, I think it was a prototype of this Barbie for like the Barbie head logo in like the late 90s, early 2000s, where it was a picture of a Barbie like this, and she had bangs. But I think it was a prototype of this one. And she was like the one you saw in all the like merchandise and everything. It would be the Barbie head, and then it would have Barbie off to the side, like the early 2000s Barbie logo off to the side. But yeah, fun little fact. That's what somebody told me, that this was the like the prototype version was what they of this doll is what they used for that logo. Was Pretty Flowers Barbie. So yeah, fun little fact. Like, it might be a fact, I don't know. That's what I was told. But yeah, anyhow, that's my video. Thank you guys for watching. More videos to come. I will be sure to do an update of what she looks like after, and remember to stay true to you.